Hayes. Tony's here today to give us a quick run through of one of his amazing YouTube traffic tools, which we'll get to in a moment. However, now as marketers, we love YouTube. It's basically free targeted traffic that we can send to pretty much any offer we want. Yes, it takes time to get the video done, and then you need to optimize it properly to make sure it ranks. But once that's done, you've got free long-term traffic, which can feed you new leads to your offers for months or even years to come. And the more videos you add to your channel, the more you keep your visitors watching your other videos and building that know, like, and trust factor, creating an audience or a tribe that keep coming back to you for more. When you're creating videos, there's essentially two steps. The first step of creating the video itself, which we're not going to cover today. Instead, what we're looking at here is the second step of optimization to make sure that your videos rank and get that free traffic. Now, when I'm creating new videos, it takes me a good 20 to 30 minutes at least to get the video optimization right after creating the video itself. So, for instance, it'll take 5 to 10 minutes to come up with a good list of keyword tags for the video. It'll take me another 5 or 10 minutes on the description itself. And it'll take another 5 to 10 minutes on the title, which has to grab attention and hook people in, get them to click through, and yet still be relevant and congruent with the video to make sure people continue watching after they click. They don't want to click through and find out that it's clickbait and the video is totally different to what the title is. So that's very important. But that's at least 15, more like 20 to 30 minutes there to get that optimization done. And I've actually missed a vital step out of that now for what you need to do nowadays, which we'll cover in a minute. It's no small feat getting all that done, which means it can often be the hardest and most time-consuming part of the process. Now, obviously, I've learned more about how to do it better and quicker over time, but it does mean, for instance, I've got well over 100 old videos that need re-optimizing, and I don't ever see myself having the time to do it, at least not manually, which is how I came across Tony's Video Re-Optimizer tool, which is basically the answer to any YouTube marketer's prayers when it comes to optimizing the videos, including old ones on your existing channels, as well as new ones that you create. So, Tony, thank you for jumping on this call with me and offering to spend the time going through how your system works for us. Can you give us a run through of how this incredible tool works its magic for us?
Yeah, okay. Thanks for having me, Matt. Let me just show you an end result, and then I'll show you how to use the tool. Is that okay? So that people
Yes.
understand exactly what this tool does. This is a powerhouse, okay? If you are doing affiliate, if you're doing YouTube video marketing, this is a tool that you really need. I built this for me to use for myself because I didn't have time to even optimize one video on its own properly and the way that I really wanted to be able to do it. Never mind go back and re-optimize older videos, but this will work as well for new videos, not just for older ones. And it will work with videos in bulk as well. Okay, so I'm going to explain all of that as we go through this. Okay, so let's start with this video that I was working on yesterday. Okay, so you can see we got a nice compelling title, okay, generated by AI. Now, important, we've added multiple AIs in here. So it's not just ChatGPT or OpenAI. We've also got Claude, we've got Llama, which is actually quite good, and we've got Gemini, etc. as well. So you can choose which AI you want to use. AI is going to change all of your titles, descriptions, and make them more compelling, better copywriting. Well, for me anyway, I'm not naturally a very good copywriter. I rely on AI now to do copywriting for me. And it's very, very good. Very good. So you can see we've got a compelling title. Okay. And you can see as well, we've got a call to action at the top. Now, the thing about the call to actions, if you do a batch of videos, you can append the same call to action to 10 or 20 videos, for example, or 5 or 10 videos, whatever you want. Okay. It has 3 paragraphs of text, and it does this by reading and understanding the transcript. And here's the key part of that. It helps to make sure that you meet the search intent. Okay, this is really important, especially in YouTube, because a lot of people use these tags that they would hopefully like to rank for, and it basically throws off the search intent. Okay, this meets the search intent every single time. AI can only generate this this copy, this descriptions and titles and tags and hashtags, etc., from reading transcript. So it's always going to be spot on when it comes to search intent. You can see here as well that we got some keywords within the description. And you can see that we've always got 3 hashtags, and these are always relevant. Okay. Now, from our advanced version, we can also put in a series of videos. Okay. So if you got, like I've got here for one of my tools called Traffic Thief, you can see I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 6 public videos for Traffic Thief. All I did was choose those videos, and it basically appends them right into my YouTube video description inside YouTube. I never have to visit YouTube. Everything is done from the software. Okay. And plus, it puts in these key moments here, these timestamps, which makes it user friendly. And Google likes this, and Google definitely likes this as well. Now, there's a guy called Paul Murphy. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He uses this strategy a lot, and it's really fiddly to do. And he basically mentions that this, he believes, is one of the reasons that sort of powered him up when he started to do YouTube at first for affiliate marketing. And he quickly started generating 5 figures per month without a huge audience, because he was always ranking on Google. Okay. And one of the things he attributes that to is having these video series in here. Okay. So just bear that in mind as we go through the software, and you can see the key moments here, playlist, etc., etc. So it's doing everything, including your tags as well, in YouTube. So that's the end result that we want. Okay, now imagine having to do that manually. That is just a lot of work to be able to do manually, and this is all done in just a few clicks. Okay, so let's jump over into the software.
Yeah, can I say I never actually used to do the timestamp thing because it would just take me too long.
Yeah,
so I didn't even bother. Yeah.
But AI has changed everything. The thing about AI, I didn't really get into AI until ChatGPT. I thought everybody's just selling the same product. Essentially everybody's got, title generator, article generator. I thought everybody's using the same APIs. They're selling the same product. Why didn't somebody do something that is, unique? And that's exactly what this is. This is a start to finish strategy for optimizing not just your videos that you're going to put on YouTube tomorrow or day after, but you can do your whole back catalog. I've got something like 2,000 videos on my channel, but only 230 or something are public, because they're old and they need updated. And until I do that with this tool, I'm not going to make them public again. So anyway, here we are inside the Reoptimizer. Now, to create a project, all you do is you click on Create a New Project. You give it a name. That's just for you. That's going to show here on the site. And you select a YouTube account, okay? And you can see here that we can choose from different AIs. The Open Router here uses its own API. We've got ChatGPT, and we also got Google Gemini as well. The Open Router gives you more API options like Claude and Llama, okay, which are both pretty good. Okay, so if you're not happy
It's great to have all those options, partly because some of them are cheaper or free, but also the speed with which AI changes. Being able to jump from one AI engine to another means that you're always in control and able to keep up with that.
Apart from that as well, you notice as well that everybody can spot ChatGPT written content now. It's using the same words like harness and leverage and revolutionize. You can just spot it a mile away. That's been written by ChatGPT. So I got my developer yesterday to add. I said, look, we need more AIs. I can't read ChatGPT stuff anymore. Just give me more AIs in here that we can use. And I wanted specifically to get Claude. I want to get Gemini Advanced and also the llama is actually quite good from the limited testing that we have done so far, but what I've seen so far is pretty good. So that is a big bonus, a big plus, because you don't want your copy to sound like it's come from ChatGPT, and everybody
Exactly.
got it a mile away now. Okay, so once we've created the project, what you will see here is we've got all these little tools at the top as well. Okay, so we can update key moments from its own little tool. You can use that individually as well if you don't want to update your titles and descriptions, but you just want to put key moments in some of your older videos or even new videos, then you can just use that on its own if you want to. We added as well to start adding first comments. Now, this is going to be in the upsell version, okay? That's going to be in the OTO1 version. And start updating your channel description. Okay, so if you want AI to write a really compelling channel description, it's going to ask you for some information. You can do that from here as well. And the video series, that's what I showed you here with this area here. That's going to be in the upsell as well. Okay, so if you're buying the bundle, you will get all of this with some other tools that I'm going to show you. Okay, so what we do is we have to connect an account first. And when you connect your Google account, if you've got multiple channels, it's going to show them all here. Okay. And you choose the one that you want to work with. Now, for the purpose of pulling in the videos that you want to re-optimize, we'll just do a re-optimize campaign for this one. And I'll explain later how you can do it for new videos as well. So what I can do is I can click on import. Okay, once this starts, it's going to pull in 50 videos first, and then you can just click on load more if you want to get more. I'll click that a few times so I can get to my videos that I uploaded yesterday. And here you can see I've got 224 videos. Now I'm going to sort this. Click it a couple of times, and you can see that I've got some videos that I uploaded yesterday that haven't yet been updated with. I haven't really updated yet with the re-optimizer. I'll choose one just for the purpose of demonstration because it's faster to get one video optimized than to do 2 or 3 or 4 in a batch. Okay, so I'm going to choose this one, Reddit Traffic Ops Core Strategy. Okay, and I'll click on. Just move this Demio thing here. I'll click on add selected videos. You've got to checkbox the one you want to add. Okay. So you can see I pulled this in now. And what I can do is just click on generate. Now that I've pulled it in, I checkbox the video and I click on generate. We've got options here to generate from the titles or generate from the transcript. I always use the transcript, okay? The reason for that is because it's going to read and understand the transcript, and so we're going to make that search intent with the copy that it gives us back with the headlines, descriptions, tags, hashtags. It's going to be accurate. It's going to meet that search intent, which is really important. Okay, so this will take a few seconds. It's got to understand what the transcript is saying. Okay, so we got this new heading. Okay, ultimate guide to leveraging Reddit for traffic generation. Okay, you can double click on that. You can change anything. You can see we've got 3 paragraphs of text, and we have got our tags, and we have got our hashtags. Okay, this is all done in a few seconds, and you can see here as well, it's pulled in tags. But if you're not happy with these tags, you can use this tag grabber tool, and you can put in a seed keyword or a bunch of seed keywords, and this will go and find the latest. It's going to find the most popular tags used on any topic, basically. So if I was to do for YouTube SEO, I can just start scraping. What that's going to do is going to go to the top 50 videos. It's going to pull back a maximum 100 tags, and the 100 tags it pulls back are going to be the most popular tags between all of these 50 videos. Okay, so you can see between those 50 videos, the tag or the keyword YouTube SEO has been used 34 times. YouTube SEO tutorial 21 times from those top 50 results. And you can
even though you're automating things, you're still giving people control ultimately over what gets published. This is one of the things that always frightens me with some automation tools. They take away your control. They automate everything without you being able to step in and go, well, no, I actually want to tweak that. I don't want that keyword. I want this. So you're still making sure that people have that level of control where they want it, but the heavy lifting is all done so quickly for you by the AI. Brilliant.
Yeah. So I'm just going to close that out. I'm not going to change anything because I would need to sort of analyze it, kind of thing. And you can see that we have got, the hashtags that are always spot on: Reddit marketing, traffic generation, SEO optimization. Okay. Now we can put a first comment in here, but we've got a tool that automates that. So even if people purchase the front end, they can still put in their first comment. And why do you want to do that? You want to put a call to action in there. Okay. With the upsell version or the bundle version, the AI will generate that for you, and it will append one of your call to actions that you can put in beforehand. Okay, but if people just purchase the front end, you can still do the first comment. This is really important for just getting that extra call to action in there. Can you put in the text for the call to action? You would put in your CTA link if it's an affiliate link or to one of your products or whatever it might be. And of course, you're going to choose category. Okay. I usually just post into the how to category. I'm going to save that because I'll show you a demo how we can do it automatic for the comments. Okay. Where it reads the transcript and then it generates a comment for you. Okay. As the video creator. Okay. So now that has been done, all we need to do is we start updating the video. Now, all this is done inside the software, and this is going to update it inside YouTube. And you can see how fast that was. Okay. That took seconds. What was that? 2 seconds?
If that, probably quicker.
Yeah. And you can see
Certainly not slow.
it's done. Okay. So we've got our 3 paragraphs of text. We don't have a CTA yet. We don't have a timestamp yet. Okay. But that's all been done. We've got our tags. We've got our hashtags, etc. Okay. Very quick, very easy. Right, next, what we want to do is we want to start updating the key moments. Okay, I'm just going to click on this. And it's going to go through the transcripts. It's going to find the key moments. It's going to identify them. It's going to update it right inside YouTube without having to leave the software. This takes a few seconds as well.
As I said, this is something I've never bothered doing because it's too difficult and I wasn't sure exactly how to get it right. So I've never even bothered trying with this. So having this done automatically is a major time saver for me.
Yeah. It's something I did. It takes time. You got to have a scroll around the video before you can do that. Okay, so that's been done. So let's right click again, open in the browser. Just wait for this to load. I think my Chrome extensions, I've got so many of them up here. I think they're slowing down my browser here. Now open this up, and our key moments are there, like magic.
That is so quick.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, so now what we can do when we get into the upsell version. Okay, so that's
just one second, Tony. I can go back and add those key moments to old videos as well, can't I?
Yeah, you can do this as well if you want to do 5 videos at a time. I'm just doing 1 because we're doing a video demo. I don't want to wait for 5 videos to process.
Gotcha. I could schedule it and do 5 at a time, sort of once a week or something like that, and go through and get all my old ones done. That's brilliant.
Yeah. Scheduling, we will be adding in here as well. So if you want to add scheduling, if you're doing, 10 videos at a time, we will have scheduling in here before the launch goes live. Okay, you will be able to say like upload 1, update 1 every 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 day, 2 days, whatever you choose. We will have scheduling in here. Okay. So next, the comments. I'm going to click on start adding comments. Oh, sorry, I forgot. This has just been added yesterday. So I've got to click here first, generate, and then I've got to click on comments with transcript. Okay. It will do it for as many videos as you've got checkboxed. Okay, so if you've got 5 videos here and you checkbox them all, then it's going to do that generation for all of them. So generate comments with transcript. And again, reading, understanding the transcript so that it can create the comment. And then we can just start adding the first comment now that we've generated it. Okay, so let's come back over and I'll just refresh this time. And here's our comment. I forgot to append a CTA in there. Okay, so you can see here, hello everyone. Thank you for watching our deep dive into maximizing Reddit for traffic generation. Key takeaways include creating varied content angles, but it's very good. It's read transcript. It knows exactly what the video is. The only thing is that I forgot to put my CTA in here. Okay. But you can see it's spot on, absolutely spot on. And it's even added a hashtag in here as well. Pretty cool. Okay.
That starts driving the engagement.
Yeah. Okay. Now you can, if you want to start updating the channel description. I'll open it up, but I'm not going to use it. It works nicely, but I'm not going to use it because you've got to fill in some information. We tried to automate it using the titles from the channels, and it wasn't really giving us the input that we wanted. So I got my developer to add this section in here where you're going to tell the AI about your channel in your own words. And you're going to tell what it's about, give her a longer description, put a call to action. And this generated description is where the output from the AI will go. So you don't touch anything in here and you start to generate channel description. I will show you what it did with my channel description when I did that yesterday, okay? Rather than me do this because I don't want to change it again. But it's pretty useful, especially if you're doing something like faceless YouTube channels or you're doing different affiliate marketing channels for different products, which is a great strategy to do, by the way. It works really, really well. I'll cover that stuff in more advanced training after we have launched. Okay. Now, next, what I want to do is I want to start to create a video series. Okay. To do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the import button one more time. Okay. Now we will create a GIF showing you these steps, and we will put a step-by-step bullet point checklist underneath the videos for each one of these tools, so you know exactly what to do. You will never be lost. You will have the step-by-step in text, and you can look at the GIF as well. You call it GIF or GIF?
GIF.
Yeah. Okay. Me too.
Yep. Old school.
Yeah. I think GIF's like a cleaning liquid my mother used to have.
Exactly.
Okay, now here's something really important. We can filter any of this. Okay, if you want to filter by the title, for example, what we can do. So I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to just remove any videos from the list that do not have the word Reddit in them. Okay, and I'll click on OK, and you can see I've got four videos that are about Reddit. Okay. Now what I can do is I can click on add selected videos. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to checkbox all of these. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to have all of these titles with the URL added into the YouTube description. Okay. So it's going to look like this one here, like this. This was the Paul Murphy strategy that he attributed to being able to generate 5 figures per month by ranking on Google. Now, Paul was very good at what he does. He comes across as very natural, etc. So he does have engagement and other stuff going on with his videos. And he does a lot of videos around the one promo. You will see for ClickFunnels promotion, for example, Paul would do something about the free trial, do a video on the free trial. He'd do a video on how to set up a funnel, or do a video about the pricing and different angles for promotion. That's what Paul typically does. That's why this was important to him. but that's what he attributed to his.
If you think about it, in SEO terms, it's a lot like having silo blog posts.
Yeah.
You're categorizing, having a mini category that all feed to each other and all back each other up. So you're building that authority on that topic. So there's no reason why Google wouldn't treat that the same as they do with blog posts.
Exactly. But here's the thing. You should be using a call to action verbally within your video as well. What Paul does a lot, and a lot of the top YouTubers do, they have a call to action, tell people to go in the description to get it. And when you send them to the description, they see these other videos there. They think, oh, I'll watch that as well. That increases the watch time on the channel, which means his video gets recommended by the YouTube algorithm more, and his channel is starting to build up authority within the YouTube platform. Okay, that's why this is important as well. And plus, Google really likes this stuff. Okay, so now that we've got that checkboxed, what we're going to do is we're going to choose a call to action that we want to append to all of these videos. Okay, we want to. Oh no, I didn't do that for the. Yeah, I can. Okay. Let me just choose one of these. I'm going to choose this one here. You hear my child there in the background. I'll cut that out of the background if I can later. Okay, so now I've chosen a call to action. I should have actually used that when I was doing the updating the videos. I forgot to add the CTA. Okay, so what we can do then is we can just start creating the video series now that we've got that. And again, take a few seconds. Well, let's just
Very quick.
Open in browser. Wait for this to load. I'm going to have to deactivate some of these Chrome extensions. And there we go.
There we go.
We've got them in there. Okay. I'm not sure. I've got 3 here. I think there should have been more. I'll double check that. I'll get the code to check that. But you can see how long would it take you to optimize that. Now, if I'm not talking and I'm doing all 4 of them at one time, how quick I can get through that. Now, I recorded some videos yesterday because we got a little launch that we were testing on Warrior Plus. Not fantastically busy launch yet. We haven't got very much affiliate support for it. But what I did is I recorded most of these videos in the past week. So they haven't been optimized. What I can do is I can upload my videos without optimizing them too much. All you need to do is put in the title, for example, and a call to action just to begin with. And then I can come back after a few minutes. We need to wait till YouTube generates the auto closed captions. Okay. It generates the transcripts automatically. Okay. It's about 95% accurate when it auto generates the subtitles, the closed captions for you. Once that has been generated by YouTube in the background, then you can come in here and you can import your videos and you can sort it. You're just going to pull in the latest videos, okay, and you can sort it by the day. Then you can checkbox all of them and go through the process one by one. And you can have all your series of videos. I could add all my 5-6 videos there, optimized in just a few clicks. So you never need to manually optimize a YouTube video ever again. How cool is that?
But it's that transcript that the AI uses to optimize it. So that's how it makes sure that it's really accurate.
Yeah. So, I've seen other people try to do something similar with YouTube optimization, but this is literally everything that YouTube is giving us the ability to do, where we can put in the key moments, where we can put in all those different pieces. So we are, well ahead of the curve in just a few clicks from your competitors. They don't have this technology, so you're going to be well ahead of them, and it's going to help you as well to rank in Google. Okay, and there's other things that come into play when it comes to YouTube algorithm. There's things about watch time, retention time, engagement, etc. And when it comes to Google, you can take into account things like backlinks and click-through rates from the search results, etc., as well. But we have a solution for that we can put into we can offer a trial on as well for people who purchase. Okay, so they can get $1 trial of a tool that does exactly that, the CTR stuff. That's really, really powerful. And I'll do some case studies on that between now and when we launch as well.
Well, the optimizer itself is, the title is designed to hook people in, but also, again, because it's based on that transcript of the video, it keeps it accurate to the video. So you are getting people, attracting the click, but still making sure that they're going to spend time watching the video because it is congruent, and then throwing them down to those the description with all those extra videos. That's just going to give them more time to spend on your channel, which increases your overall view time, which is exactly what Google is looking for, or YouTube is looking for, because they want you to stay on the platform. The more you keep them in your channel, the better.
Yeah, exactly. And that is an algorithm factor for YouTube. Okay, the channel is starting to build engagement, authority, etc., etc. Okay, and any of these videos, if you want to update them, you're not happy with the title, just double click, and you can go and do what you like. Okay, with this. This is one that I didn't update yet, so let's just click on the one that I did. So if you want to change anything, you can do that. You can change the tags, you can change anything, and your comments, etc. Okay, so you've got a lot of control, as well as having the automation to be able to glide through it basically very efficiently, very quickly, very fast. And for the packages that we're going to do for the front end, what we've decided to do is just to make it one option where you can optimize up to 10 channels. That's good enough for most people.
That
Okay?
was going to be my next question. What are the limits? Yeah, 10 channels. I mean, certainly I've got less than 10 channels. I've been using YouTube for over a decade. I think only power users would need more than 10 channels.
Yeah.
We should have normal users covered with that. I also noticed you've got proxies switched off at the top. I take it we don't need proxies?
We don't need them now. This is a software framework we use for all of our desktop tools. Okay. And these tools on the left, well, these are like plugins, like you have plugins for WordPress. We create plugins for the framework. Okay. So every desktop software we do always looks the same. So it's familiar, and it's always got the same features. When you're working with YouTube, you do not want to use proxies. Okay. You want to just switch it off. And you don't need to use proxies. Okay, so
I'd assume you also need to make sure you don't. I mean, there's certain common sense goes along with using a tool like this. You shouldn't be re-optimizing 100 videos in one go and uploading them all.
I wouldn't for marketing reasons either, because you want to choose the right call to action to go with a batch of maybe 5 or 10, videos.
Exactly. So
but we will add scheduler, or we will add some extra sort of safety things for
limiting what you can, to make sure that you don't.
So you can, we actually do have something in here. We've got in here the settings for the channel upload limits. I'm not sure if he's applied this yet to the Reoptimizer. This is a bigger software tool called ScriptBlasta. Reoptimizer is one of the tools that we plugged into ScriptBlasta. So when people purchase, they will have to download the ScriptBlasta exe file. It's a Windows desktop software, and then only the tools that we either giving with the front end or whatever the purchase will show in here. But what we can do in here is we can set, how many videos get updated or and stuff like that.
I see you've got a daily limit there.
And this actually works because I'll be honest, when we first built ScriptBlasta, we did have a few people saying, like, I'm getting channels banned, and we figured out how to get the channels back. Then we built in the sort of safety settings with the channel upload limits, and from the people who listen to us on the recommended settings for that, we've not been getting.
I would call it common sense use, but some people, when they get an automation tool, try to push it to the limits. But when you do that, you can sort of trip trip over yourself and trigger red lines with YouTube or whoever you're using the software with. So it's always about using it in a common sense way. It's great to have some sort of limitation built in there. So is that part of the bundle deal?
Well, those settings will be there anyway.
Right.
But the bundle deal does not include the full Niche Blaster. The full Niche Blaster is
Okay.
not in the bundle deal. What we will have though is we're going to be adding this tool here, the Video Content Edge. I haven't used this within the software yet. Okay, we got it built 2-3 days ago. I asked for some tweaks, etc. I can show you another version of it, or just explain what it does. What this does is it will be able to take any video, and you can do this in bulk as well. You can put bulk videos, bulk video URLs, and it's going to turn those into articles. Okay, now there are tools out there that do YouTube videos to articles. Okay, but this does it very, very differently. Okay, I can show you within another tool just for the purpose of demonstration. Okay, if I come over here to the Video Content Edge that we got in Traffic Thief, I'll just quickly show you what it's doing. I'm just going to one of the ones that says test so you can see exactly what it's doing. Okay. What it's going to do is it's going to do a keyword and content gap analysis. Okay. And then it's going to do a search intent keywords analysis as well. Okay. And then it's going to generate an article outline based on that, and also based on an SEO and an engagement and conversion checklist that I've done. It's a 25-point checklist. It's not like a typical on-page SEO checklist. You've got a whole bunch of WordPress plugins do that kind of stuff. This is more focused on generating traffic and generating content that is engaging and it's conversion focused. Okay. And then it will generate the article, and then it will score the article as well. And it will give you feedback at the bottom, and it will score by points, etc. And it will give you anything that you need to do. Okay. So that's what that does. Basically, we've just built the version inside inside the Niche Blaster tool. So we've got the desktop version. I need to wait for the new update for that before we can
So
do a video on it.
basically, let me check I've got this right. Basically, for any of your videos, you can turn it into a fully SEO optimized, keyword optimized article ready to use for a blog post or for Reddit or Quora or any of those other parasite SEO sites as well.
Yeah. And you can post it directly into WordPress as well. Okay. And it will embed the same video too. It will embed that exact video.
That helps bring traffic back to your YouTube channel as well to create even more traffic.
I used to do this all the time. Every time I put a video on YouTube, I would create a blog post when I was doing blogging a long time ago. And then I would write the blog post, which would take me ages to do.
Yes.
And then I would put it onto WordPress. Okay. So that's time consuming. You can do that in a couple of seconds with it. Not a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes when you do this. And what it does as well, it writes the articles very well, because it will write the articles section by section so that we've got it nicely done. And so it's reading the video transcript before it does the article outline, before it does the search intent and keyword analysis, then the keywords and content gap analysis, and then it does the outline in combination with that analysis already done, along with my 25-point checklist for the SEO, for the engagement, for the conversion. And then it will generate the article, and then it will post into WordPress. But right now, to be honest with you, I would copy and paste it, and I would put it into a subreddit, or I would put it into medium.com. You can put it into your own Quora space. You can run different variations of the same article with an extra click and just have different variations of that. So that's just been added in here. And
that's
that
fantastic.
will be up and running. We will have a demo video on this, but we put it into the Traffic Thief first and just testing it in there. Then I said, okay, it's good enough. Let's put it into the desktop tool. But we'll probably, any tools like that we build, we always take them further. We get feedback from the customers, from the users, and we gradually improve them over time. but especially when they're first released, then there'll be a flurry of updates and tweaks and improvements. It's just the way we work.
This,
And so,
this is one of the reasons I like your tools. You work with a partner, I believe, who is part of the business, that your
yeah,
coder is
yeah,
part of the business and very responsive. And you both use these yourself. So there's always a difference with people who create products for their own use, primarily to get up and running and then sell them afterwards, rather than products that are developed just to be sold and then never really tend to last very long because they don't get updated. Your products, you constantly update them, which is a very important thing when you're investing in some software to use.
yeah. We're using them ourselves as well. I mean, they're built for me. So if I'm being completely honest, I build these for me. So if I see something like when we were starting to build those tools for the extra tools for the re-optimizer, the channel description, and the first commenter, I wouldn't let it go. I'm like, no, this is not right yet. This is not right yet. So I sent it back to him 3 or 4 times before I was happy with it, because I'm going to be using it as well. So, but he is
This is how,
responsive. He's very good and
it's
fast as
how
well.
the best software tools are developed, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I've often done the same myself. So what else have we got within the bundle deal itself?
Okay. Well, this tool here, ScriptBlasta. I'm actually going to give this as a bonus for the front end for anybody who's just purchasing the front end. There's a reason for that, and I'll explain it in a minute. It's a really important reason for that. Why I'm doing that. I mean, I could sell this tool on its own for $197. I mean, I don't do these kind of launches very often, and especially I don't do these kind of prices very often. I moved away from the product launch scene on JVZoo and Warrior Plus a long time ago. I still every now and then pop in and do a quick small launch and just test stuff. But what we are doing here is really inexpensive kind of cost. And I would be selling this if I was selling this on its own. Outside of the Warrior Plus, I'd be selling this for $197. It's such a good tool. What it does is you can create short promotional video scripts. Okay. I used to pay a guy on Fiverr.com $20 per video. Okay, $20 per video. I would get a script for a video that might be 1.5 minutes. And now I can automate that. But even better, what we can do is we can choose from when you go to create a new project, you can choose which copywriting formula you want to use. So we got attention, interest, desire, action, pain, agitate, solution, before, after, bridge, storytelling, feature, advantage, benefits. You can choose. And all you have to do is click on this, give it a project name. I call this test for now. And basically what you could do is you can put in a URL for any sales page, for any local business website, for any page, and it's going to read and understand the content on that page. And then it's going to write a promotional video script. Okay. And from there, you can get it narrated, get someone on Fiverr, speak yourself. If you want, narrate it yourself. Use, some
11
AI,
Labs.
11
Yeah,
Labs.
I'd probably take it and
11
pop it
Labs,
into 11 Labs.
yeah. And you can generate a video, you can generate the voiceover, and then you can put a video together pretty quickly. Okay. So this saves you not just the money. When I ordered those video scripts, kind of you need them really fast. Sometimes maybe I wanted to do them for an affiliate promotion or something like that. And you have to wait. If you go over to Fiverr.com, apart from paying you $20 for a decent quality copywriter, that's not
More than that.
that's
If you want them back within 24 hours, you're often having to pay even more, because
yeah,
that's how they price it. If you want it
yeah,
quick delivery, it'll be double or treble the price.
yeah,
Otherwise, you're waiting 24, 48, sometimes even longer. And as you said, if you're in the middle of jumping on a campaign, promoting something, you want it now so you can get it up and get it out there. So you need the speed.
yeah. You need the speed, and also we'll do your YouTube description too. Okay, so you can see YouTube description, tags, hashtags, and it does the keywords in here. And it
So for
is a
something like launch jacking, I get hold of the sales page, pop that in, and I can have a whole series of videos done within minutes.
Yeah, you can have your video scripts done very, very quickly, and you can even choose stock footage that you want to use as well from free stock footage sites that are basically, there's two there, and between them they've got millions of stock footage video clips that you can tap into. You've got to add your own API for those sites into the settings up here. Okay,
I would guess it's Pexels and Pixabay.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But we're looking to get. I want to add more, and I'm kind of really hoping that the OpenAI, is it Sora or Sora? I hope
Sora. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Yeah, the video one.
I'm hoping they have an API. If they have an API, wow, the things I'm going to build if they have an API, it's going to be fun. It's going to be good fun.
So this is included as a bonus just for the front end. That's incredible.
Yeah, the reason I'm doing it is because I want to give people a complete package. Okay, it's important. It's not just to re-optimize the videos that you got. Okay, you got future videos that you want to do. Most of us most of the people I imagine who are watching this replay of this conversation will be doing some kind of promotional videos, and you want to knock out videos quick. So what I'm doing for bonus is I'm going to put this in, and plus I'm going to give you a traffic case study as well. Okay, you'll get a case study for traffic so that you can generate traffic to your promotional videos as well. And I'll show you some example of the case study. The step by step. I'm actually going to show you the campaign that I recorded step by step. I actually started to do a campaign live in a webinar, and it generated something like 75,000 video views for about a third of, but actually it was about a quarter of a cent each. And all that was recorded step by step, all of it, every single step. Okay, the bundle, before we sort of finish up, you're going to get this rank checker. I should have run a campaign in here. Oh, I did run a campaign in here. And what it does is going to go and check your rankings in 3 search engines, okay? And you can do this for unlimited videos, unlimited keywords, as much as you want, okay? It's not like a monthly cost kind of thing. And it will tell you your rankings on YouTube, your rankings on Google Video. Okay, so when you search on Google, you see that tab for images and news and video. Well, the one video is Google Video. That's what we call Google Video. And also, it will check on the Google sort of main search, universal search. Okay. There's some things that we might want to do to help our rankings, especially on Google. And some things that we can do for the algorithm stuff as well. But you can see this is nice and quick and easy. All you need to do is put in your video URL, whatever your keywords are, and you can just run this. And you can save these as well, you know. You can checkbox that. You can click on save it to your computer, and then you can later open up and pull it back in and check your rankings on all 3 search engines, okay? So that's included in the bundle. And of course, we've got Ping and Index. So those are sort of base tools and stuff that we have in here. And plus all the different AIs. I'm not restricting what AIs you can get with front end or upsells. You need to be able to use the tool nicely. So you've got access to a whole bunch of AIs that you can add your own API key in there and use them. Okay. Now, apart from that, we will have some other upsells. I'm trying to remember what else is in the funnel without having the sales page in front of me. But we did have some other stuff in the funnel
for you. Let me get my.
Let's take a drink of tea.
That's my summary. Okay, so if we go through a quick summary, basically run through of what people get. The front end offer on its own will create optimized titles, descriptions, and tags for any video, old or new, all using the AI to analyze the transcript to make sure it's both accurate and congruent. And it makes sure those titles attract clicks, but they stay true to the topic of the video, which is really important. Coming back to that search intent part. It also adds those timestamps and important moments, which, again, something I've never bothered doing because it's too difficult to do, but it's done automatically for you. You do have to wait for the transcript to be finished processing on YouTube. So that does take a moment or two longer. And
also the call to actions.
yes, I was going to say the call to actions for the snippets and the first comment as well, all of which you can do for individual videos or in bulk. Personally, for me, that's easily 30 minutes plus saved per video, and it's all done in moments. And the only limit there is you can only do it for 10 YouTube channels, which I'm pretty sure covers most regular members. The bonuses that go along with the front end,
Yeah, let's
you've
talk
got that
about
videos. Sorry,
script. Yeah, let's talk about bonuses.
the video
ScriptBlasta.
script writer.
Yeah.
And that's included as a bonus. You've got a rank check Chrome plugin, which is a freebie. And you've got the bonus case study on how to get, what was it, 75,000 clicks for views, sorry, clicks, 75,000 views for around a third of a cent or a quarter of a cent per view. That's an incredible amount of traffic, and knowing how to do that, if you're starting a new channel, that's potentially a way that you can look at getting your channel up to the level where you can get it monetized really quickly. So that case study is one I want to get my hands on and have a look at. That's fantastic.
Yeah, this is the actual campaign in here. This is real stuff, guys. I can refresh the page. There's nothing made up. There's no fake screenshots or anything like that. I'll tell you why this is important. Okay, two reasons it's important. One is what Matt just mentioned, that you can use it for new channels. There's a nuance to that strategy, which I will add an extra video. We'll add an extra training session for that for customers. But the other reason is that you can build your own sort of traffic source from the remarketing audience. Okay, in the case study, I show you exactly how to set that up. You don't need any pixels or anything confusing like that. It takes like 1 minute to be able to set that up inside the Google Ads account. You're not copying and pasting pixels for being able to remarket to people who watch your videos from your channel. Okay, but this campaign, we set this up live in a webinar, and later I did the case study videos. So there's also that live webinar that's bundled in with that, where you can see the setup. But I go through everything step by step, everything step by step, and you can see generated at. This is in Thai bahts. I live in Thailand, okay? 0.009 Thai baht. So if I come over here and go into Google, 0.09 THB to USD. Yeah, quarter of a cent per view. Okay, so if you want to build it up quickly, build up your audiences quickly, then you can remarket to them. Not just with Google, not just with YouTube ads, you can do it with Google search ads, which is even easier because you can do more Google ads in the same time as it would take you to do a video, and you can split test, you can A/B test, etc. Your headlines, and then go and A/B test your description of your ad, and then go and A/B test whatever, where you word your call to action, etc., etc.
And that also means over time you're building up your own audience that you can remarket to. So every time there's a new launch that you're going to launch, Jack, or promote, you can use that existing audience from previous versions that you've done, previous launches that you've promoted. So it all starts feeding into itself.
Yeah. And so, yeah, those are good bonuses. That gives you a package. So you got the video script writing as well as the optimization tools, re-optimize.
Well, that is a pretty incredible package.
You've got the traffic as well. And this is not bullshit stuff. This is real world stuff, okay? It's not like you've got a traffic package and all it turns out to be is a social media sharing thing. This is real strategies that you can see over my shoulder when I'm doing it, okay? Real stuff from the trenches, not made up theory. And so you've got the traffic, how to do it, and you've got the script writing, so you can do videos that convert, and also you got the optimization tools as well. Complete package. That's why I wanted to put the ScriptBlasta in the front end, so that if nobody's left behind, you've got a really good package, even if you only purchase that front end. But if you purchase the upsells, there's a lot more to it as well you can do.
Okay. Having said it's an amazing front end, there are always going to be some people who want to be power users who want more options. So the bundle offer includes quite a few extra bits. it includes those related videos where you can have those in your description, and it will actually, you saw Tony choose search by Reddit and grab the 4 videos or 5 videos, and then it can put those into all the videos that you choose to relate videos back in the description, and again, keep people on your channel. You also have the option to schedule your re-optimization. So you can say just do 1 video an hour or 1 video a day. You'll have that built-in rank checker for checking all your video rankings whenever you want to. You'll have the first commenter tool to make sure you get the comments going and include a call to action in that. And that's driven the AI-driven version. You also get the channel description optimizer, and you get some more advanced SEO features, including a playlist re-optimizer. Now, it had never even occurred to me to optimize my playlists, but when you start thinking about it, that makes total sense because, again, what you're doing is giving people a whole playlist. If you suck them into your playlist, they're going to watch all those videos in your playlist rather than just one video. So optimizing your playlists is really important as well. The other part that you get with the bundle, for those people who are power users, you remove the limit on the channels, I believe, from 10 to unlimited.
Yeah.
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 So
Channels. Yeah.
if you are a power user and have more than 10 channels, the bundle is going to be perfect for you.
You could sell this as a service, not just on places like Fiverr.com or anything like that. You could actually sell this as a service to other marketers, to
We think about a local business who's got a video channel, but they're not getting any results for it. The first thing you'd want to do is go through and re-optimize them, build playlists, build call to actions, and you could probably double, treble, quadruple their traffic just from using this tool on their existing videos.
Yeah. So if you got unlimited channels, you can do that, and you can save your projects per client, per customer as well. You can just check
and
save it to your
and
desktop.
you also get that video content edge tool as part of the bundle as well, which again you could use for clients, because you could take their existing videos and turn them into articles, blog posts, Quora posts, all that sort of thing. So again, another area where you can use it both for yourself to increase the traffic that you get from the same amount of work, the same content, you just repurposing it, or again, you could offer that as a service to other people.
Yeah.
Is there anything I've missed there that you can think
there's
of?
something that I forgot to demo before. I would have to do a separate video because this has gone on for a while. But we've actually made the CTA snippet here generated by AI now as well. You can either choose to do it manually and just click on add, or you can click this button, generate by AI. And all you want to do is just fill in some details and tell the AI what your content is about. Okay, so whatever your call to action is about, I should say. So that's automated via AI.
Those global CTA snippets that you can then use in the videos wherever you want to.
Yeah. And those CTA snippets are really important. One thing though, when it does post into the description, it's always going to post at the bottom. You're gonna have to copy and paste that and put it at the top. Okay. There's a reason we did that. We noticed that when you put the call to action at the top, when you're automating it with a bot, then we were getting problems with YouTube. When we moved the call to action link down to the bottom, then that kind of disappeared. It's just kind of weird how you figure out stuff as you're using tools and as you when you're in the trenches. You spot these little things, and you're getting customer feedback, etc. as well. So we moved the call to action down to the bottom. So all you need to do is just copy and paste it, put it back up to the top. But that's the safest way to do it. Okay.
Cool.
Right.
Okay, I think we've gone through everything in the front end and hopefully everything that we get in the bundle as well.
Well, don't be surprised if there's some extra stuff, but we're also going to have some training on the back end as well. I always do training whenever I do these launches. Whenever we have a new tool, there's always training. Okay, so there's going to be some webinars where we get into strategy stuff, not just how to use the tool here, but deeper strategy stuff, more advanced strategy stuff. So if you're into SEO, if you're into, how to manipulate the search engines, how to take advantage, if you want to get strategies that we figure out in the trenches things like the case study for the YouTube ads and things that we can do to trigger the YouTube algorithm, things that we can do to rank YouTube videos in Google. We'll be covering that kind of stuff. And this is real stuff from the trenches that we will cover. And we'll do that via live webinar sessions so that there can be a Q&A there as well.
And things like getting a new channel monetized and launch jacking.
Yeah, launch jacking is a big part of what we can do with this kind of thing, because
there's so many ways you can use this for launch jacking.
Imagine you're able to just knock out 4 or 5 videos really quick and hit different angles for your promotion. And then
that's what makes the difference, because most people that do promote a launch, they'll just do one video, one review video. If you're doing 4 or 5 that all relate back to each other in different aspects, you're going to be the person that ranks, because you're providing more content and people can go through all 4 or 5 of your videos, and therefore you're going to be the one getting all the traffic.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Cool. Okay. I hope we've covered everything we need to. So for those of you still here, thank you very much for watching. So somewhere on the page, if this is on the sales page for the bundle, there should be a detailed sales button or buy button down below. Go and have a look, read through it, and make sure that you're happy. And we look forward to seeing you inside. Thanks very much for watching.
All right. Thanks. Thanks, Matt.
Cheers, Tony. Thanks very much.
Thanks.